So in today's video, we're going to be talking about my 3 favorite places in the UAE to invest in real estate. We're going to be going over different budgets. Some are more long-term, some have more short-term prospects. So if that sounds interesting, please make sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe as well to the channel if you're new, if you want to hear more about Dubai and UAE real estate, and we'll get straight into it. So firstly, we have Ras Al Khaimah. People refer to it as RAK just because it's a lot easier to say. This is an emirate within the UAE, and it's not as affluent, you could say, as Dubai, but it is certainly an area of the UAE which I think is on the up. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. So recently we got news from the Wynn Casino that they are going to be building their own casino basically on this man-made archipelago, this man-made island known as Al Marjan Island. I recently purchased real estate, off-plan real estate on this island with the Fairmont Hotel, 5-star hotel that is going to be built on this island relatively close to the casino. And I'm personally very fond of this real estate idea of investing here because this is like the brand new Palm in a way. Now, obviously, you have Palm Jebel Ali, but this is going to be a major tourist hotspot. And you're going to have loads of 5-star hotels, loads of nice places to live, but you're also going to have loads of footfall. Millions and millions of people every single year coming here. And the occupancy within the Wynn Resort Hotel is just going to be through the roof. It's going to be full and it's going to be very difficult to book there, and it's going to be very expensive. So a lot of people are going to be looking for places to stay nearby. And that is why I believe investing in pretty much anywhere on this island, you're probably going to be doing quite well in the long run. Obviously, these are just my opinions. You can short-term rent it. So that's the benefit of something like this, is you can put it on Airbnb. You can get a higher percentage versus doing more of the long-term format, which we will discuss as well in this video. But for me, this is an incredible opportunity. And you know how expensive the prices are around Vegas. And for me, this is going to be basically like the Vegas of the Middle East, because this will be the only place where there is a casino in the entirety of the Middle East, essentially. Maybe there's one in Egypt. I'm not too sure, but the Gulf countries, there's certainly not one. And this will be the first one. So I'm very optimistic when it comes to RAK. You can also buy cheap properties on the coastline and nearby. But if you can get anything actually on Al Marjan Island, I think you're going to be very happy. Next up, we have the place which I would say is great for more of the long-term rental, okay, rather than short-term rental. This is a place where I think you're going to get great yield on a yearly basis. I believe that you can get literally around 10% yield. I recently just purchased somewhere actually in Arjan, and you've got the Miracle Gardens right by it. So that's a bit of a tourist destination. And one of the big pillars of my investment thesis when it comes to the UAE and Dubai is to invest near landmarks, invest where there's big tourist destinations and where there's going to be a lot of footfall. Now, obviously, you're not really going to beat the casino at Al Marjan Island or the Burj Khalifa. Those are probably going to be the 2 biggest ones. But I definitely think this is a decent place to invest. I also like it a lot because of the yield that you can get on a yearly basis. There's not too many places where you can get 10% and sometimes even higher, but Arjan is one of those places where you can get that. There's parks, there's schools, so it's very much a residential area, and that's why you're going to get the good long-term rent as opposed to the short-term rent, which is more tourist-driven. Now, this for me would be more of an affordable option for people. I'm not saying that it's, cheap, but it's much more of an affordable option if you want to invest in Dubai itself, into an up-and-coming region that isn't necessarily giving you the premium of somewhere like JBR or, Dubai Hills or somewhere like that. You're certainly saving some money, but you can get good bang for your buck. So to summarize, I think Arjan is great for a low barrier to entry and for somewhere with great growth potential in the next 5 to 10 years. Because you're getting in cheap, you're probably going to see a lot of growth because there's only a scarce amount of land in Dubai. Eventually, it's going to be full, and places like Arjan, which are more on the lower end of the market, I think are going to absolutely soar in value in that time. Now, finally, we have Palm Jebel Ali, which is not up and running yet. It's very much a construction site. But in the next 5, 10, 20 years, I see this being one of the best long-term investments that you can possibly make in real estate, because we know how expensive those properties are on Palm Jumeirah. Palm Jebel Ali is indeed double the size, and it's more of a functional Palm than Palm Jumeirah. Palm Jumeirah only has one way in and one way out, whereas this one has multiple entrances and exits. So it's just more of a functional man-made island. Basically, everything that maybe they could have improved on with Palm Jumeirah, they're going to implement on this one. Palm Jumeirah, obviously, I'm not saying anything bad about it. It's great, but they've certainly learned things from that. And I think Palm Jebel Ali is going to be an incredible opportunity long term. Now, full completion for Palm Jebel Ali is going to take time. It's not going to happen anytime soon. This was actually a project which they paused in 2008. They recently relaunched or restarted on it a few years ago, I think 2023. It's going to take time. This is a huge man-made island, like I said, around double the size of Palm Jumeirah. So it's not going to be done anytime soon, but it is something to potentially look at, something to bookmark, because if you can get something on this man-made island, you've got it for life, right? This is a scarce piece of beachfront real estate in Dubai, which is, in my opinion, the best place to invest in the world. So Palm Jebel Ali, a long-term investment option, obviously not going to be ready anytime soon, but it's something to bookmark, something to have on your radar, because if anything comes up and you do have the opportunity to buy some real estate, some beachfront real estate out in the sea, then I would definitely take that opportunity, because, like I said, the opportunities are huge. If you look at Palm Jumeirah, you look at the prices there, obviously you can see how much of a good investment these types of things are, these man-made islands. Imagine how much money you would have made if you would have gotten into Palm Jumeirah very early. I think Palm Jebel Ali is going to be a very similar situation. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I've left a link in the description for anyone who is interested in real estate in the UAE. You can get on a call with my business partner and discuss property, and he's really going to help you out if you have any ideas, or you just want to basically ask someone who's an expert in the space. Then definitely hit that link and we'll help you out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.